Good morning. It is just before sunrise. It is freezing cold. It's about 16 degrees and I am already on my way up to Hex Mountain. Hex Mountain is a summit here in Cle Elum, Washington, and it's a very popular winter climb. It's the end of February. There's snow everywhere. It's cold, so it is the perfect time to climb this mountain. It's about just under 3,000 feet of gain with in about 7.5 miles. So it's a really good climb. I've done this mountain before in the spring, but it's a popular winter climb and I want to see it covered in snow. The weather is perfectly clear. As you can see, it's gonna be sunrise here soon. It's just gonna be beautiful. I gotta get going to warm up because yeah, it is well below freezing, but I am so excited. The views are gonna be awesome. Well, I made it to the beginning of the Hex Mountain Ridge, and this is the overlook that you get halfway, which is, it's an amazing view with the fog over Cle Elum Lake. Look at that, there's just fog filling the whole valley. I drove up through this, couldn't see anything. It's just clear above. That is so pretty. Anyway, I am now halfway up this mountain, so you can't really see it, but the trail kicks up this. I'm just gonna be taking a ridge to the summit. I already got a peek at the summit through the trees a little ways back, so I am close, and I mean, these views are already amazing, and they're gonna get better. But now, the trail starts in earnest, and it's gonna start getting steep and more beautiful, so. So I am on my favorite part of this trail, and that would be this open ridge section before the forest. That's the final push up to the summit. This is just so pretty. This is where the views become panoramic. You can see everything, and I mean, you know how I love a good ridge, but check this out. That right there is the summit. It's Hex Mountain, so I continue this ridge, take it to the summit. But that white mountain back there, Mount Daniel. Oh my gosh, it looks so amazing in the snow. Sorry, I climbed Mount Daniel this last summer, and it is so cool to see it in the winter. Plane is messing up the audio, but we continue on up this ridge. But yeah, you can just see this view. Amazing. I gained the ridge. I am on the final 0.1 of a mile approach up to the summit. Oh my gosh. Whew. Yeah, I mean, moving pretty fast and going up that, there's some steep sections, so, but yeah, it continues up there. You can kind of see the shadow of it. That is the summit of Hex Mountain. Oh my gosh. I'm just so happy to be out here in the sun. It's gonna be beautiful up there. But yeah, one last kind of steep push up to the summit, and then it's gonna be awesome. I give you the summit of Hex Mountain, and it is so warm with the sun. There is no wind, so oh my gosh, so I get to soak in some sun on this amazing summit. But look, this is what I climbed to see. Mount Stewart covered in snow. That's the star of the show today. But I love this summit. It is open. The views are amazing. I have it all to myself, so I am going to hang out up here because I got here early. It's perfectly clear. I'm gonna get to do some amazing photography and just sunbathe in the middle of February on a almost 5,000 foot mountain. I've been wanting to do this as a winter climb because it just offers these amazing views for a pretty easy climb, and it's pretty safe. Hex Mountain doesn't have much to any avalanche danger, so it's a good one, and the snow is in good condition, but it just offers these gorgeous panoramic views of the Cascades and some of the most iconic mountains in the range for me, so it's an amazing open summit. And I guess this is a good time to give the tour. So we'll start with the mountain we all know and love, Mount Rainier. And then this is Cle Elum Lake. That was kind of my view coming up. This is the ridge you take up all the way to here. This is the summit of Hex Mountain. And then looking over here, we got further into the Cascades. That big white mountain there, that is Mount Daniel. I climbed that last summer. And then right next to it, the other snowy one is Mount Hinman, another really cool mountain in the Alpine Lakes Wilderness. And then this is, I believe, Sace Mountain, and one of these is Jolly Mountain. And then coming over here, we have the star of the show, Mount Stewart. And because I came in winter, this is like the most snow-covered I have ever seen it, and it is absolutely worth it. And then this ridge, this big ridge back there, those are the enchantments. So we have Kolchak Peak, Argonaut Peak, Dragon Tail, Little Annapurna, McClellan Peak, you know, all of those iconic enchantments, mountains. And you can even see the tip of Prusik. I don't think that's going to come out on camera, but I can see it. And then looking further east down the ridge, and then more of the, I-90 corridor valley further east. Look at the way the clouds are still lingering in the valley. It's beautiful. It is just so peaceful up here. Days like this, where it is crystal clear skies with almost no wind in the Cascades, is pretty rare in winter. Those days don't come along all the time, not even every week. So weather window like this is really, really special to get to see the mountains. And like, this is just such a different view. Like, I know all these mountains, but they look so different, all dressed up in snow. Oh my gosh. Mount Daniel is really cool. I always love seeing it. But I have enjoyed relaxing and sunbathing up here, and I'm gonna start heading down this mountain, and it should be beautiful because, I mean, that's gonna be my view going back down the ridge. So I think it's gonna be amazing. But yep, heading back off this mountain. I'm just gonna enjoy the sun while I have it. All right, well, I made it back down to the car, and gosh, I don't think I could have asked for a more perfect day to climb in the middle of winter. Sun, it actually got quite warm, no wind, clear skies on just a truly beautiful summit, showing off some of the most gorgeous mountains in the Cascades. Like, it is fun. Hex Mountain can be done year-round, and one of the reasons it's a popular snowshoe is because it does have low avalanche danger. That doesn't mean you shouldn't check the conditions of the snow, because, like, you could be post-holing 3 feet and stuff like that. So you definitely want to check the snow conditions, but if you get it like I did today, it is beautiful, easy, gentle climb. I'd say it's a pretty good beginner mountain all around with really good payoff. The summit is fun, and I love that little section of ridge. And the views of Mount Daniel and Mount Stewart are some of my favorites. But I am going to get going. I have a long drive back, and I'm going to enjoy some beautiful mountain views as I drive back over Snoqualmie Pass. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and here are my favorite pictures from the trail today. Enjoy.